Welcome back to This is Factorio 0.17. I'm Nuglet, and coming back from last episode, you're going to notice a bunch of new things here. The big news is, after playing last episode, I accidentally ended up saving over the world and lost about 40 minutes. So some of the stuff you see is actually going to look a little bit different than you're used to. You see the coal station down here actually has a little bit of a different shape. For the most part, I just tried to recreate it as faithfully to the original as possible, but there's going to be a bunch of differences. In addition to that, obviously you're going to notice I've been doing a bunch of infrastructural changes around the place to ease the tension with resources. So I expanded the iron smeltery, I added a steel smeltery, and then I've got a placeholder here for copper, and then the coal that we have coming in from our new train setup is fueling all of those things. So the bus is a little bit richer. We won't have to worry about low steel production, but I really want to focus on designing something that will give us the things that we've been really lacking: belts, inserters, those kinds of things, so we don't have to handcraft that stuff all the time. So that's going to be the focus for this episode. Additionally, you might notice that we're now recording in 4K. The performance is really great. Whatever they did for the back end of this game, the graphics back end, really made a lot of improvements with 4K, so especially with regards to sprites and things like that. So really excited that it's so full functional and that we can actually do this in 4K now. Pretty awesome. Something else you're going to notice here is that the bus actually goes a little bit further down. That's due to the fact that I extended the perimeter a little bit. Not very much, but just a little bit. To give us some more space for some machines that we're doing today. So we've got all this open space to work in. Should be nice and comfortable. All right. Ooh, we're getting attacked. So I've noticed that the biters are evolving now. So we get these stronger biters and some spitters. We've actually been taking some damage lately. Okay, so let's move this bus down a little bit further and start working on our new design for this shopping center. I'll worry about the bus later. Let's do some designing. Okay, so one thing I know I want to do is have a bunch of gear makers all producing gears and putting them on a shared belt. So actually, you know what? These will not fit if I do them like this. I might just try to keep this grid style the whole way down. And then I can bring in iron for these gears like so. And actually I'm gonna try to use ghosts. I'm gonna move this to a different area, so I'm gonna try to use ghosts. I can actually bring the iron up this way. I kind of want to have two dedicated lines of iron. Get a lot of gears that way. And we are going to design this for speed from the very get-go. Oh, yeah, okay. And so these are going to drop gears onto two belts. And those gears will continue on to make all of the machines that are going to be up on this side. So first things first, I think belts. So we'll mark these as what they're going to be doing. We're going to make some gears. And then belts, undergrounds, and splitters. All right. I kind of want to do this in the light, so I'm going to wait until daytime. One sec. All right, that should be bright enough. I also brought some power down here so we can design with lights, make that a little bit better. And speaking of which, get this thing out of here. No. Wait, what? No. I don't really like how this works. It's not intuitive. I really don't like how this works now. Okay. Oh, that's too bad. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, that's pretty good. Put a couple of lights. No, won't be able to make that symmetrical. Do it like this. Probably going to be a pretty common theme with wiring and lighting. Okay, so these need iron and gears. These need iron and belts, and these need circuits. So the belts have to be in the middle. I'm stupid. Oh, I don't have to break the thing just to make it make a different object. Coop. There you go. Okay, so then we need circuits coming down here. That was always going to be a lot of things need circuits. So we'll bring a circuit line here. I'm just going to mark it with circuits by throwing them some on the ground. This is going to be iron. Kind of an obvious one, but always good to know. Oh, this isn't a ghost. It's going to start moving if I put them on there. There we go. And so a little more iron. Drop those on the ground. Okay. And then these, of course, are going to be gears. I'm not sure I need to do this, but, you know, maybe that'll help remind me or something. Anyway, there's that. So those are all the materials. So this thing's going to need to pull off circuits, and then it needs to receive material and give it to its neighbor. I wonder where these are going to need to go. No biggie. Okay, and then the next tier, I'm going to also leave a buffer of space for a similar reason. Probably actually for myself, so I can pick them up out of the buffer. Whoops, I want to do ghosts. This brings the next tier of machine. So this will be red splitters, which requires yellow splitters, as well as all the other stuff. You gotta make sure the gears come through the whole time. Oh, these can't pull these off if they're that far away. Whoops. Because these actually need gears. So does this too, right? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I need to pull off from both. Doesn't matter. Okay. And similarly, it's a shame that this one, it's going to be like, I could use small power poles to somehow offset the ugly asymmetry that I'm going to get. You know, I actually want these to be legit placed, which also gets rid of the blinking light, which is cool. Okay, so then these are all getting what they need: circuits, iron, and gears. Oh, no, it needs iron. Iron's not coming through. So what we do is, I'm gonna maybe have one dedicated line for the gear makers. Oops. And that, yeah, so like these are both iron. Because these, oh, this is not actually making something yet. Why is this making gears? Did I do that? Red belts. So this needs gears, but it doesn't need plates anymore. Most of this stuff just needs some more gears. These actually need more circuits, which is whatever, but I wonder if this going here would make my life better. Yeah, I think it would. Yeah. And honestly, these could, nope, they can't. If they were big poles, they could. Big poles feels a little unnecessary. All right, let's get some more lights in here. So why not? And these need buffer chests, but these are going to be big buffer chests, not small ones. All right, and if they're getting gears, then they're getting everything they need. Of course, this needs to deliver belts. No. Okay, so this actually, these middle buffer chests don't need to exist at this level. These gears can just swoop right on through. And we need gears. Both of these, and the side ones as well. So that should be getting us red belts. Now the tricky thing comes with blue belts, because, well, I don't have the recipe, but they need lube as well. So we're gonna do this and see if we can't find a way for lube to fit into the equation here. I wish I could actually see, I can see, if I go to logistics 3, an unresearchable tech, automation 3, logistics 3, and see, yeah, okay, so just gears, the belts themselves, and lube. So and then red circuits, which is the annoying thing. That's fine, we can do that. So red circuits will come in down here by the green circuits, and this is a little optimistic since I'm not gonna have red circuits for a while. But this thing's gonna need to pull in red circuits. And let's do 2 long grabbers because they're not as fast as the fast ones, I think. I can't remember. All right, but we can't set a recipe on them, so we'll just set it to something. I don't know, I'll just leave it empty. And then similarly, we're gonna have middle buffers here to provide the material straight across. And then of course the gears. And our shopping mall is taking form, but the main thing we need to make sure we do here is include a place for our lube to come in. Do I have any underground? I do not. So annoying that these cost 10 pipe to make. Always eats up all your pipe just to make a few of these. Thank you. And then I'll just make a bunch of pipe. But yeah, I just need 1. Not doing much. I think I'll have it come in from the bottom here. And I don't know exactly where it's going to come from, but it just takes forever. I don't know exactly where it's going to come from, but I'll figure that out later. Just need to leave space for it. Okay. Additionally, maybe we could do inserters on top of this because it requires a lot of the same stuff. Circuits, gears, plates, and then its previous iteration. Even the stack inserters are also just require red circuits, so we could do all of these in one area. I'm not sure how many gears we're going to need to do that. Maybe 6 isn't enough, but I guess we'll find out. And these are going to need to be upgraded to red belts right away because we want to get those gears going down this pipeline as much as possible. The good news is that this is going to be running all the time and the buffers are going to fill up, and I'll just mostly rely on them to just always be full from that. Okay, and then this iron is going to do the first set. Yeah, yellow, red, and blue need to be the first set. Well, I'll split off. I don't know if I'm going to need it again, but. So plain iron's coming through in addition to the gears here. Here come the gears. And these are taking iron. I don't know how much this I needed to grab, but anyway, yellow, red, and blue, because blue needs circuits. Red does not. Yes, it just requires yellow. Oh, the yellow might need to go in the middle because the blue also requires a yellow. Okay, this one's making yellow. This one's making red. Oh, the yellow ones need circuits too. So I guess I need to pull the circuits in. Not too difficult to do. Whoops. I like the gears to be the ones going under. All right, so this is actually going to be red. I need this to go under again. Poor guys. Poor gears, they barely get to peek their heads out of the sand. Because I need these buffers, I need these side buffers for these guys, just like I have down below. So the yellow one's giving itself to the blues, and the reds don't require any circuits, but the yellow ones and the blue ones do, so that's going to be this right here. Okay, let's power some of this stuff up here. We've been neglecting the power a little bit here. I hate these small power poles going here, but what can you do? Even hate the way that the lines connect. Like this right here is annoying to me. But we'll fix that. I don't want this connection. I want this connection. Good. And that's just because when you look on the map, it's like nice shape. Still, matters. It matters. You cannot convince me it doesn't matter. It does matter. Wow, we could probably do it like this if we just brought these guys here instead of up there. Yeah, it's better. And then lights. Let's see, probably here is fine. And here. A little uneven, the spacing of the lights. Feels like we could probably do better. Be kind of good to do it exactly spaced, you know, just like perfectly spaced. Is this perfect? 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6. And here. 3, 6. Nice. Wait, what? This doesn't look right. 3, oh, 5. Boo. Boo. We gotta fix this whole thing as a result. 3, 6. And bummer, dude. Oh no, there we go. Booyah. Parfait. Oh, they don't connect. Ha ha ha, the cruelest joke. Can I get them to connect by having... So stupid. I hate powering stuff. It's so annoying to me. Okay, cool. I do like the regularly spaced lights, though. That does feel nice. Totally important. Can confirm. This is crucial. Okay, so one thing about this... these are going to need to be delivered to their counterparts on this side. You know? And they all have their specific inserter counterparts. So the red needs blues. The green also needs blues. Oh no. Okay, so this has to be blue. This one can't be. Because the blues need to be delivered to two different kinds. And the greens need to be delivered to the whites. So this will be green, this will be purple. And then the blue needs to deliver itself to the green and the purple, right? It needs a blue here, it needs a blue up here. And the yellow needs to deliver itself to the blue. So this needs a buffer. Delivered, I could center this probably. I think that would be fine. And we're actually gonna do a big buffer. I wanna keep some of these. It's a circuit line. Doesn't something take red? Yes, good, this guy. And not that guy, oddly. Cool. Then I feel like there was something I also neglected to do. They need plates? Oh, the blue one needs plates. Oh, you stupid. This guy doesn't need plates. So this doesn't make sense right here. The plates only need to go to there. But this guy needs plates. Or no, this guy. What a complicated situation for that last kind of inserter. Well, this should be the end of our shopping mall, I think. So it's probably fine to just have that there. Yeah. And then do we need gears at all in this third row? Yes, we do. That's what you're for. So you need gears. This also does not need gears, but it needs circuits. So there's circuits. This one also needs circuits, which it's getting here, and probably here for symmetry. And gears, which it is not getting because the lights are in the way. No. Well, there goes my good lighting plan. Let's see if we can make that work, honestly. These power poles would have to move. This underground, it maxes out right here, right? So I could do that. all of this to make the lights even. This is like what we're dealing with. So then it can pull gears off like this. We still have to figure out how to power this whole thing, but we'll do that after we're done with the materials. Oh, that's fine. I think that's fine. And this is just a yellow belt problem. These, well, I guess it'll look the same with different colored belts, just due to the nature of where we need our resources. Okay, so this is getting gears. This needs also to get gears. And this one just needs circuits and greens, so there needs to be a green buffer here. I don't need to place these chests. I don't know why I keep doing that. The lights are also placed, but that's for lighting purposes. It also needs gears, which it's getting. This one needs plates, which it's getting, and circuits, which it's not getting yet, but here you go. And then this one needs circuits as well, and blue, which it's getting. This needs yellow and gears and plates, so it needs, these are the plates, these are the gears, and these are the yellows. And yeah, so that's it. This is the whole entire shopping mall. Now we just need to power this and make sure we have lights. 3, 6. No, there's a grabber there. That's too bad. I like these buffers to be in the center. They don't have to be. There's like really no reason they have to be there. But feels better when they're in the middle, you know. But need those lights. This actually does not need to be here at all. There's a huge gap here. Is that for something? Like, it feels weird. Oh, just because this belt doesn't need to go down here, because this guy doesn't need plates. This feels weird. Cool, let's power it up. Let's power it up. I think I'm gonna need to go here. Oh no, there's a thing there. I hate that I have to move that. Oh, I don't want to place it. I just want to put a ghost down. It makes me want to put this one right here instead of down there. If they're all in lines, it helps. That's all that really matters. Symmetry is not as important. The patterns themselves are not symmetrical, so you have to deal with a little asymmetry. Ooh. Can almost get everything from here, but I need... Something needs to like be reaching these, this tangle. I could probably put 2 small power poles like I've been doing, like really close by, and still not hate the design. I'm gonna need to recable those a little bit. Oh, that was the only one that wasn't connected? Okay. I just shift clicked that pole and now... Oh, do I not get the cable? When you shift click a pole, you don't get the cable? You have to make it? That's stupid. Whatever. It's not expensive. It's just annoying. And then there's still the issue with this guy not being powered. So then this and this. And something is happening here. I think this one's connecting to this one. I don't like that. Don't connect. Yeah, you guys connect. Cool. And then we look at the map and it's like symmetrical, and that's what we care about. Cool, this is great. Let's put this onto the bus and see if it works, see what we get, run it for a few minutes, and then if it's successful, then we can call this a nice short, clean episode. All right, let's get this on the bus. right, looks like we got everything built here with the exception of the blue stuff, which we can't do. Now we just need to make sure we set buffer limits for things. I think that's it. I think we're ready to hook up the materials and call it good. See what this starts making. See how well it starts making it. So let's do that. We'll hook up these materials, watch the machine in action for a little bit, and then we'll see what we need to do and tweak after. Go! And the gear machines are doing their thing, obviously. Gonna have a lot of gears coming through here. So once the gears are in this section, oh, these aren't pulling plates, are they? This needs plates. Oh, the plates get pretty thin up here before this buffer fills up, I guess. Oh, so these are intended to actually grab off this side. That's what I built them for. That's what I built this line in the middle here for. This isn't the way I planned on doing it. Okay, so that makes the yellows going, which is delivering to the in-between chest, which means the reds are going, which means they're going to deliver it to their chest. So we basically have red belt, red splitter, and red underground production exactly as we wanted. But as you can see, the gears are actually getting all eaten up to do exactly this. So the inserters are not being made at all because it does not have any gears. So we need more gears to be delivered to the end of this line. As I mentioned before, it's going to be pretty important here that we have this moving pretty quick. But we also need those machines to be working extra quick. So I've been pretty lazy about using advanced assembling machines, mainly because our steel production's been so bad. But these should be advanced assembly machines. At least these gear ones. More red belts, please. This should help a ton. New assembling machines and new belts should be pretty good. So that's gonna make gears twice as fast, I think. We may need to bring the iron in on red belts as well. So that'll be a major infrastructural change. That'll be a huge task for me. So I'll do it eventually, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We only have 6 of these. Oh boy. Come on, 2 more. Come on. Make your stuff. Oh, it takes so many materials to do. Oh, because these guys have to do it. And okay, so have we made any inserters? This guy seems to have made something. So the problem with this way is that like we won't get any blues until the purple buffer is full, right? Like that kind of sucks. Oh, this buffer is getting blues because this guy can't make anything. So at least this will be full. That might actually be a better permanent buffer location. Mainly because we're going to be grabbing purple. No, we'll be grabbing greens more often. It's probably better the way it was. It doesn't matter. We're not getting anything right now because the gears are just straight up not making them fast enough. We may need more gear making machines to make this actually effective. But I mean, the gear machine should be making one every tick. They shouldn't have any trouble getting the iron in there. They got 2 fast grabbers. That's like way more than they need. Yeah, this stuff is just coming through pretty thin, but we're just gonna let it run here for a little while and see what we get. Okay, so lesson learned. Somehow leaving my computer to record and not paying close attention to it somehow managed to background OBS, and so nothing was able to be recorded at a decent frame rate after I let this machine run for a while. So I'll just come back here and summarize what's going on. So a couple things have changed since then. Also, look at my bright new color. Woohoo, so beautiful. But you'll see, yeah, the lines are pretty saturated down by the inserters because the inserters buffers are all full. Generally, this bottom line is getting saturated a lot faster with gears than the top line, so it might be useful at some point to connect these and do a balance on them, but still trying to figure that out. Not exactly sure. I could also add some more gear machines. But all in all, things are going great. I increased the buffer sizes on these things because it's just better to have this stuff now. Might as well just start making the switch to red. We have plenty of resources coming in. So yeah, pretty happy with this machine. Excited to see it go even further, and maybe we'll start taking some of the buffer limits off of these harder to craft items like the inserters. But until then, I think it's been a successful episode. Thanks for joining, and I'll be back. See ya.